Hello folks and welcome to Legend of Keepers, a dungeon management game combined with sort of roguelite. Well, basically you are hired to protect a dungeon from heroes. It's dungeon management as well as roguelite combat, I believe. Again, I've just pretty much got it running, so we're going to start from scratch, from exactly nothing. And this is part of the EGX PAX game demo group I'm doing at the moment. So this game the demo may be out still, or then again it may not, depending when this video comes out, but the game will be out soon.
Congratulations and welcome
voice
to the
acting.
Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
I am totally here for Cyclops management lady.
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
This sort of reminds me a little bit of Dungeons, but Dungeons was all... This seems to be like a tongue-in-cheek, but in a corporate way, whereas Dungeons was all about magic and so forth. Anyway, we have Valkrum, Barbarian, Celia, Thug, Scout, Karen the Scout. Okay, so we have here front. Physical damage applies broken armor, applies in range to all heroes at the start of each fight. Damage morale is increased. Fire resistant, ice weak, nature weak, air resistant. Fire weak, applies poison to the monster with the highest life at the start of each fight. Back. Attacks the back with a crossbow and dodges the first trap. Okay. Bone catapult. Minus 10 morale. Applies demoralized 2. Confirm.
We always leave an empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Ooh. So, traps, spells, monsters, master. Okay.
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Cool. Right, so... frontal damage applies beating 2. Does minus 15 morale. You do back fire damage. Your fire... back air damage. You do physical damage. You are physically weak, so you don't want to put you at the back. You will attack the back for fire. Okay, I'm going to put Argug in the front, because you're the tankiest one. Frickus in the middle, and Ward at the back. Right? Because hang on, so you attack physical damage. You resist physical damage. You resist physical damage as well, annoyingly. But you're attacking the front with morale damage. You're attacking the whole group with morale damage. You're doing the whole group with demoralized as well. Okay. The last other master. Okay. Dodges the first trap. Okay. Didn't really cast a spell here. Anyway. Hello. Show no mercy. Applies in rage to the next group of monsters. Cool. Right. Here comes the fight.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can, of course, kill them or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants.
Either remove their health, remove their morale. Cool.
Don't forget that in back.
Right, so you... I can either do minus morale to you or minus attack to the back for you. Do I get to pick? Oh, scare. Boo! Ow, Jesus. Fireball the back line. I guess we're not supposed to necessarily kill them outright, are we? Square of Terror. Scare you. Almost entirely completely. You'll die to the shot. Fireball will kill off you. Morale happens there. You die to that. You die to poison, which means that you are... Oh, good luck. Enslavement. Air damage applies bleeding to everything. Challenge, minus 40 morale. Whiplash. Challenge you. But... Ooh. You still have some morale left. Not anymore.
You did it! I knew from the start that you had potential. Know that here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition.
Cool.
Shoot!
Right. So we get to pick our master, I guess. The engineer, the enchantress, of the slaveholder. We can use the slaveholder at the moment. With powerful monsters, not great traps or spells, but high morale. Okay. I'm game. Talent points 1. Info, locked, game mode, custom, ranked? Fair enough. Each time a monster is defeated grants 10 or 20% chance that the monster gains shell. Reduces damage. Okay. Master gains enraged each time he takes damage. Intimidation deals additional morale damage. When a monster is killed by a monster, grants 20% was gain enraged. We'll take... what's that? This is just buffs the master. Okay. This is all leveling up the master, I guess. Training price of monsters, skeleton doctor starting monsters, replaces a goblin with a vampire. Okay, we'll go ahead and just do the... Master becomes enraged. Okay. Custom. Normal. Oh, there's Twitch integration. Interesting. Modding enabled. No mods right now, but nice to know they're thinking of it. Go normal. And see how it goes from there. Week 1. Adventurers. So apparently there are things like monster strikes. It's like it's a management game as well. You have to deal with like monsters going on strike and things like that. Supposedly, anyway. Okay, so what do we have here coming? We have monsters first room. We have Qian or Qian. Frontal ice damage applies frostbite to all monsters. The target slice below 50. You're weak to fire and physical and air. You're a barbarian. Will attack the front with that, and you are a healer, which is ice damage, but also heals maximum life after a fight. Okay, so again, you are put you there because you got a lot of health, but you're weak to physical. You're hitting the front and doing a lot of morale damage there. Rizri hits the back with ice. That's not good. Hits the back with physical. We can take that. Talus hits the back with poison. It's the whole room with area with nature damage as well. Rizri hits the back with ice. Put Talus in the middle. And Goblin and Talus go first. Okay. The trap. None of them have anything to do with traps, so Circular Saw applies bleeding to the lot of them. Rallying Horn gives them morale Morale penalty. Bone catapult just applies demoralize 2. Okay. Spell-wise, I think it happens on the top, on the spot as well. Right. Frontal morale damage or back air damage? Who's fastest? You're the fastest one here. Fire damage to the area. With the most health. Zygomatic, I think. You're weak to ice though, and there's a lot of ice damage going around. Who's resistant to ice? No one of this much is resistant to ice. Well then, 45, 75. Okay, so we can be quite fast here. 55 is, so they didn't go at the back there. Pettis goes there. And put you there as well. Last trap. There, the master as well. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Does damage to the back, please. Get that healer, as much out of that healer as possible. Nice damage to everybody. Punch to the front. Scream of terror, because everyone that. I'll just hit you with a massive cleaver. I'll start working on morale. I was going to start doing that. Okay. You... How much damage do you deal again? 50 damage to the back. So you will kill the healer, so we can poison dagger at the front. Because you will kill the healer. Take poison damage and that damage. Okay. What do we want here? Goblin trick or poison dagger? Honestly, poison dagger on you. I'm happy with that. You're almost dead anyway. Good. Demoralized. 20 damage there. Spell time. Show no mercy is enrages the next monster. Intimidation applies terrified. Burning whip just kills outright the person in the front. Yep. So you're alone now. And you're the slowest of the bunch as well, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Everyone else goes first. So it's actually, we can morale you to death, essentially. Fear of the dead removes morale. And passive just does damage. You resist half the damage anyway, so hopefully you'll be okay. Oh yeah, you're fine. You have no morale left anyway. Spectral Wave does some damage. Frankly, your morale is gonna have... You're gonna die of morale problems, so I might as well see how much damage I can actually deal to you. Goodbye. Heroes killed, 8 blood gathered, 4 tears gathered, money defended. So we get a trap, I guess. Air damage and applies air weakness. Harpy does air damage across the bunch, applies tiredness. Applies haste to monsters in front of her. Is this a choice? Okay, this is a choice. We've got 400 mana. You know what? I'm going to keep the harpy. Expand our things.
As you could
Hello.
probably guess, dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for free.
Yay!
However, being dragged back to the land of the living after a taste of eternal peace can be quite demotivating. If your employees die too often, they might suffer from burnout. Your employees' morale is therefore a matter to be taken seriously. Give them a break from time to time by sending them to the garrison. The feasts organized after a victorious defense will make them want to get back into action.
Okay, so motivation. Their motivation went down because they're the ones who died. Team management allows you to choose in which room your employees will be deployed during the preparation phase of a dungeon. Employees killed lose 2 motivation. If an employee motivation drops to 0, they will go into burnout for 10 weeks. Your employees get 3 motivation back when they stay in the garrison during the defense of a dungeon. So I guess we can put them there. If they die, they go down 2, right? At which point, next time I put them there, it's a waste of the 3. So, yes, screw that. Choose a task. Engineer, merchant. We can buy a trap or a monster. Trainer, train my active monsters. Engineer, upgrade some traps. Let's train some monsters. Actually, hang on. Can I go back to this? Oh, never mind. We wasted it. Last event. So obviously there's a trainer this week, but by chance you meet a tamer traveling through the region looking for some work. This traveler offers to train one employees at half price. Yoink. Alchemists. Transmute blood, tears, or gold into another resource. Event. You are invited to work lunch with your employees. They are chanting your name when your turn to pay for everyone comes. What will you pay for? +1 motivation for all available monsters. Either 20 blood or 150 gold. Motivation. Adventure time. Okay. Okie dokie. What do we have here? Chan again. Ara, who is weak to ice and armor. Heals morale. You are in the ice healer as well. Okay, so we can. You're all weak to armor damage, so we can put the trap there. Right, monsters of the first. You're resistant to ice damage, aren't you? Yes, you are. Voller goes at the back, and we'll put Talus. You are so. You're the slowest one. You'll go last. Put him in there. Okay. Rallying horn. Here we're gonna have monsters actually fighting. Zygomatic. Hidus. Diamond. And Slave Master at the end. Good. Okay. First one. Damage to all of them. They get bleeding. You. Air damage applies haste. Does haste to all monsters in front of her. It speeds everybody up. Toxic volley. Poisons to everybody. And you get to go. Reduces speed by 40 for all of them. take less damage because of their resistance, but... Wow, just straight up kills the harpy, okay. That's unfortunate. Removes this penalty with the most stacks. Okay, Toxic Volley again. And Freezing Breath again. Because you're gonna remove you're gonna restore morale anyway, so might as well not bother. You're doing air damage. There you go. Okay, we can get the Freezing Breath. You're dead anyway, Rizri, but hey. All worked out in the long run. The heal is annoying, but... Right, here comes the Rallying Horn for the Enrage. Right. What I want here. Wording Whip. Fire damage to the first person. Yes. Get rid of you completely. You're not supposed to be in close combat anyway. Right. Spectral Wave does air damage to everybody. Oh, no damage to you. Fireball finishes off the healer. And Impalement deals 100% of final damage to the hero position just behind the target. So it hits 2 people at once. That's fine by me. Didn't even get scratched. Totem of Strength, demons gain plus 10% power. Burnout duration reduced by 2 weeks, or enhanced cogs. Tracks deal more damage. Demons gain enhanced power. I'm guessing not all monsters are demons. Yeah, you're undead, you're a monster, beast possibly. You know what, again, employees. Who are the demons I've got? You're a demon, undead, you're a demon, you're undead, monster. Okay, so we can get an engineer, which increases our traps, a trainer, which trains our monsters, or an event. Is event always the good thing? You know, you can actually benefit from the entire the full heal. Train up, shall we? And right, so who's our front line usually? It's usually you, Nugbo. Front, physical damage increased by 50% as targets affected by bleeding. Basically, you hit with this one first, and then you basically hit for 75 afterwards. Nice. You get just a bit of extra health and resistances. Leveling up again is crazy. Applies burn 3. Front. Does more morale damage. No, I like this. There's all my money though. Event. The Collector. An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it for a very attractive price. Honestly, good. I'll take it. Plunder. Spend 3 volunteers to plunder the place of your choice, or choose an employee to protect the sales department during the business trip. The management would like to send one of your employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. You will be compensated, of course. Each trap is a multi-action. Talus. Motivation goes up by 1. Bunch of tears if we send out Damien. It'll take 8 weeks and a lot of money. I think I'll send Amy. I'll send you. Engineer. Another event. What do we get here? Hero Decanter. The R&D director has created a centrifuge that can transform hero blood into tears. I'll accept, because frankly I don't know what.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send teams when our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed.
Okay.
Thanks to the company's portal service.
Yep. So, hard or normal? Let's go hard. Let's see what hard is like. Let's see what hard is like. I'm assuming, if nothing else, the master will deal with hard. You level 2, you level 2, you level 1. 75, 25, 45. Ice resistance, ice weakness, ice resistant. Right. You get a trap. Take the rallying horn. Spell time. Right, you. You there. There, and another trap here, bone catapult there, and then the master. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, good. That's... I didn't actually check that, did I? Randomly moves all monsters in another position during the fight. Well, isn't that fantastic? Isn't that fun? You're dead. Goblin trick, poison dagger. We'll do what we can. It ain't gonna be good. You're down. Right, we will do cleaver first so we cause the bleeding. The next turn we'll do the big one. Damage to you as well. Just don't die. Last long enough to get frenzy out. Might be enough to get you to get the kill off here. Right. Okay. Okay, they're all enraged. Burning Whip kills the front one. Intimidation, Show No Mercy, gives more enraged. Minus 20 morale, so you not. I'll guarantee the kill of you. Right, this bunch. You and your that again. Oh, good. Right, I said that's only happened once. No, okay. Fear of the Dead, Fireball, finish you off. Armor reduced by 40. Spear Strike. You can just Persecution, so it's adding damage of penalty to you. Adds 2 stacks to the penalty of the most stacks of the target. Damage dealt increased by 5% per stack of the penalty applied to heroes. Oh, basically, this will keep making the bleed go bigger and bigger and bigger. Which is, you know, totally fine. Keep adding that blood. The bleeding is just getting better and better and better. That bleeding is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It's fine by me. First strike. And Payment, that does anything different. Yeah, you see the spear hits 2 targets there. Ooh. Bunch of money. A Naga. Air damage to... so, was it resistance to... or weak to physical in nature. Air damage and morale. Ricochets to the hero position behind the target if the target's morale is above 50%. Ice damage to the back line and minus 30 morale. Damage and morale is dealt is increased by 100% if the target is the last remaining hero. Gargoyle. Area, air and physical and morale damage. Or just does air damage and some bludgeoning. Like Naga's. Naga looks cool. Naga looks cool, I like Naga. Motivation. Thales is totally up to motivation now. Which means you need to be over here. You need to go over there. You could heal up there, but Thales can come back out again. They mean you're stuck away, you're dribbling, you're still traveling. I mean, Nugbu could just relax and take a load off for the next fight. Therapist, merchant, collectors, event. If you want to go to events, the doctor had a really brilliant idea. Why not cynically gather blood or tears directly from your employees, minus motivation for all monsters? I can't do that because it'll immediately put them there. Therapist, morale employee review done by a specialist. Your humans get therapy sessions played for by the company. Killing humans is a difficult line of work, and you often have to leave your conscience at home, particularly during torture sessions. This session will let your employees talk about their feelings and let out some steam. You can just thank them, or you can spend... I think I'll get +2. It'll get better. It means Zilka can come out there, Nugbu can come out there, Vulture stays there. Collectors. Some tax officers will come to collect. Good job they drink blood. Or we can spend some money. Ice skeleton. Applies ice and frostbite and mortar. Does fire damage to their back and applies burn, or the gargoyle, which you didn't pick up from before. I'm gonna get the gargoyle. So there's a big hit there. So this is 12 damage, this is 9, but the demoralize essentially makes it 19. Grab you. Oh, that's okay, I guess. We'll leave. Course. An opportunity to send one of your employees on an intensive training course. You've received a letter from Monster Training Center offering to train one of your employees for a large amount of gold. Take 8 weeks, but 2 levels to you. Go on your was it continuous personal development? CPD? Continuous personal development? I think that's how that's called. I haven't had to do CPD for ages. I remember. I think it's CPD. What do we have here? Level 2, level 2, level 2. Passive cannot be demoralized, so there's no point even going for morals hits on you at all. Your moral is quite low. Your morale is quite low. You dodge the first trap anyway. Now we're gonna go for the rallying horn. You can't get demoralized, but the Talus in the middle there as well. So 95. You hit the person in the front with fire damage, which is really very weak to, inconveniently. You resist the fire damage, but you're not really tanky, are you? No, you're not. You're also going to be hit. So the back is going to get the back's going to get pelted a lot by fire, by physical and fire. Put our Krusk at the front there. Put Nugbu at the back. Right, you another trap. Another bone catapult there. Here we'll put in... You're useful there. That's damage to everybody. Back physical. Ice resistance, ice weak, ice weak. Put you there then. Caval there. We'll put super fire resistant. To put that there. Then you. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's give that a shot. You ignore the trap. You can't get demoralized. Your morale goes down, but you can't get demoralized. Okay, so we're going to start going for the people at the front. Starting doing damage to you at the back. You do essentially more damage, but proportionally that happens with more damage. Yeah. Now we can do Shrill Shout, which is damage to the front person, but also ricochets to the back line. Or it hits everybody. Good. Cleaver, Scream of Terror. Causes the bleeding for you. Fire damage to you, down. But I get another. Oh, actually ricocheted. Oh, blast. That was dangerous. Oh, you can't. Right. You can't be demoralized, but you can still take morale damage. I understand. I understand. Right. Okay. Can do hypothermia, it's damage to everybody, but kills the person at the back there. What? Everyone's cold. There you go. And massive morale hits for across the board. Damage to you. Impalement hits both people. So we'll certainly do that. Okay, good. Now we get to Poison Dagger you, or Poison Dagger you. You get to Hypothermia again. More morale damage. More morale damage. Is you down. Impalement again. You get that there. What's left is you, but you'll just flee. Aha. So we get a furnace, fire damage to everybody, another rallying horn, and some more gold. Let's go for the gold. Let's go for the gold. So, Emergent Trainer event. Let's see, who needs to go where? Walter can come back out. Zilzik needs to go in. Damien's back. Damien's back from holiday. Caval can go over there. Okay. Trainer, merchant, trainer. Who needs to level up? Who needs to level up? Attacks have a plus 50% chance to apply stunned. If the attacker's morale is below 50, can't attack during this turn. Oh. Grab that. Make sure you're actually back in the, here. Are you stuck? Leave. Can I move you around? Thank you. Because they're more likely to be low morale back here rather than up there. So, especially if we put Damien over here. Move Damien for Black Market. Sell monsters in the garrison that are no longer useful to you. Unavailable or injured monsters are less valuable. Event. Motivation up for everybody. Trainer again? I can't really afford that. Event. What are we employees in exchange for gold? Yeah, sure. Right. Adventures or traps? We'll go for the veterans again. That's probably see about finishing up soon, because I think you get the script. I like it. It has definitely promise. What's your thing? Can't be poisoned. Very weak to fire though. Can't take a spell. Is immune to master spells. Randomly moves all monsters to another position, sort of a fight. That's inconvenient. Well, we will go circular saw, I think. Killing you as quickly as possible is beneficial. Right, monsters, monsters, monsters. Nature damage, fire damage, fire damage. You're weak to fire, but we'll do what we can. Everyone's weak to fire here. Everybody's weak to fire other than Talus. Talus can't, well, hit the back there. You, yeah, fine. Next bunch here, Zygomatic, Arcasa, Kaidos in the middle. Okay. Trap, secondary trap, go for the... Actually, can we raise the master? It'll be very helpful if you can raise the master. Did you just say come at me, bro? Oh dear. Right. I'm assuming the ninja goes first. Do we even get a turn? Barely. We barely get a turn. You're not going to get another turn, so it's better just to frenzy now. You're already bleeding, so that should be beneficial. Yeah. Rough. The Burning Whip to a lot of damage to you. Okay. Okay, so you get to do Shrill Shout kills you and ricochets all the way down, which is good. Flames across the line. You are resistant to fire, unfortunately, so Fear of the Dead is -9 morale. Oh well. We'll definitely be meeting the boss now, so... We'll definitely be meeting the boss now. Okay, well, our first fight with the Slave Master. Enslavement does damage to everybody and applies bleeding. Whiplash just outright kills you the first one. Honestly, immediately just kills you. We are fire resistant as well. Outright just kill you as well. Enslavement levels up. Bone Catapult. Yeah, level up enslavement. Of course you do. Why would you never not? Why would you not? Definitely do that. Motivation's gone up and down, up and down, up and down. Engineer workout. So what's workout? The workout is the one we haven't seen yet, so we'll do workout there. Self-flagellation. Expend blood and money to power up the slave master. Slave holder. Not slave, I keep saying slave master, it's slave holder. Go for some... Regen's pretty good. We'll regen all our health anyway, so... Some more power. Oh, we can do both as well. We don't need to do both. I'm going to call it there for now, folks. We have an idea what's happening. I like it. I enjoy it. Looking forward to see what happens. Things like this are always about what is better. I believe this is made by the same people who did Banner of Ruin, or at least published by the same people. So, and I really enjoy Banner of Ruin. But yeah, this has been Legend of Keeper. Keep an eye on it. If the demo's still out, give it a go. If it's not, the game will be out in a bit anyway. So, I'll see you then, folks. Bye-bye.